Welcome to page 4 of your scale drawings packet. You can print this page on your home printer by clicking on the PDF file provided for you. However, if you do not have a home printer, you may use a spiral notebook or some blank sheets of paper. You can copy the notes as we go through each of the problems. I've also provided an answer key when you're done practicing each of these problems on your own. And you may have to take an exit quiz after you're done completing these worksheets. Let's begin. We are going to convert, using the table technique, some scale drawing dimensions to some actual real-world dimensions. Remember, it's very important that whenever we do work with a scale drawing, we are given a scale factor. In this case, for every 1 centimeter on paper, it's equivalent to 4 meters in the real world. We're going to be asked to find several things, including the perimeter and the area. Let's begin. On paper, a rectangle has a length of 7 centimeters and a width of 2.5 centimeters. Convert each dimension to an actual size in meters. Then find the perimeter and the area of the actual triangle. Well, let's begin by writing our scale factor down. For every 1 centimeter on paper, it's equivalent to 4 meters in the real world. Now let's put y over x. 4 meters divided by 1 centimeter means our rate is 4. Please circle that 4. Make sure you're recording all this information in your notes. Okay, it's time to set up our table and a picture of our rectangle. Let's start with our rectangle. We know, there we go. We know the length is 7 centimeters and the width is 2.5 centimeters on paper. But we need to convert each of those dimensions to the real or actual dimensions. Create a T-table and let's convert. We have centimeters, that's our X value, and meters, that's our Y value. We know our rate for this particular problem is 4. So as we move from left to right, we are going to multiply each value by 4. When we go backwards, we will be dividing. We're going to take 7 times 4 and 2.5 times 4. Pause the video, take a moment and set up the table and complete your notes, and multiply each of those. You should have gotten a length of 28 meters in the real world and a width of 10 meters. Now it's our job to find the perimeter and the area. Perimeter is measured in meters, and of course area is measured in square meters, whereas perimeter, that's a linear measurement. So let's begin. Let's start with perimeter. As we take a perimeter walk around the outside of this rectangle, we would add 28 plus 10 plus 28 plus 10. So P equals 28 plus 10 plus 28 meters plus 10 meters. Take a moment and add that up on your calculator. You should have gotten 76 meters. Now let's calculate the area. For area, since this is a rectangle, we're going to use the formula area equals base times height. Well, in this case, our base measurement is 28 meters times a height of 10. Take a moment and multiply. You should have gotten 280 square meters. Let's move to the next problem, problem number 2. If you need a little bit more time to complete this problem, pause the video. Problem number 2 states that the scale factor for this problem is 2 centimeters equals 5 meters in the real world. So, on your notebook paper, please write down 2 centimeters equals 5 meters in the real world. And while we're at it, let's calculate the unit rate. 5 meters divided by 2 centimeters means that our rate is 2.5. So when we set up our t-table to convert centimeters to meters, X is your centimeter value, Y is your meter value. We know that as we go from left to right for this particular table, we're going to multiply by 2.5 each and every time. And if we were going from right to left, we'd divide by 2.5. But let's see what we're given in this problem. Even though you may not have a paper copy, you can record this in your notes. It says, on paper, a rectangle has a length of 6 centimeters and a width of 3.2 centimeters. Convert each dimension to an actual size in meters, then find the perimeter and the area of the rectangle. So, quickly draw a rectangle. We know it's 6 centimeters in length and 3.2 centimeters wide. Now, convert each of those dimensions, just like we did in the previous problem, to the real size. Once you're done with that, and you have your actual dimensions, you are going to find the perimeter and the area for this rectangle. Pause the video and complete this on your own. An answer key has been included in today's lesson. So once you're done with page 4 and you've answered this second problem completely, compare it with the page 4 answer key. This concludes page 4.